Okay, a very, very warm welcome to session number 50, the new trends, the new chapter, and still we are learning about globalization of Indian business. That is the subtitle. The recap, we learned about what is globalization. We have learned about the definition given by the WHO and what are the different advantages of the globalization, disadvantages of the globalization also we learned about. The objective is make you try to make you understand globalization from the Indian perspective, what Indians think about the globalization and how it affects India, the globalization. After this session, you'll be able to appreciate the benefits and you'll be curious to find the solutions to the challenges posed by globalization, that Indian economy faced, posed by globalization on India. See, okay, some introduction in the Indian perspective, and impact of globalization in India, and challenges faced by India and the globalization. Okay, globalization has opened up a new and tremendous opportunities for worldwide developers. Under the influence of the process of globalization, India in 1991 introduced economic policy changes and integrated its economy to the international economy. Globalization in India arrived just before the end of the Cold War. India introduced changes in the policies, industrial and trade policies to improve its efficiency, productivity, and competitiveness of its economy. Impact of globalization on India, it can be divided into three: economic impact, social cultural impact, psychological impact. Let us think about, see, these are the three major impact the globalization has on India. There is economic impact, social cultural impact, and psychological impact. Let us check one by one. Economic impact, great number of jobs. When the globalization comes, different companies comes to your country, they start manufacturing the products. To start a company and start manufacturing the products, you require manpower. They're not gonna bring the manpower all like 3,000, 5,000 people who will work in their organization at the lower level and the middle level. They're not going to bring from their own country. They're going to recruit the people from the domestic country itself. So there's a great number of jobs and a good economic impact. More choices to the consumers. You have seen more number of similar companies producing the product, producing the same products, with the different brand names. They come like, for example, biscuits. There's so many companies producing the same biscuits. So you have so much of the choice. The consumers will have plenty of choices, not just one or two. Not It's not a monopoly that was before LPG. And high disposable incomes. As I said, when the companies come, they not only give the employment but also create business opportunities for the small scale industries and the ancillary and tiny industries. Apart from that, the employees getting salary, it will help to have a high disposable incomes and increasing healthcare costs. That is one of the worst impact of globalization, that there is the cost of the healthcare is increasing day by day, and child labor. Many companies have been accused of employing children below the age of 14 for doing this hazardous work. I mean, doing not only the hazardous work, even the common work which according to law they are not supposed to do. This is what the child labor problem, that is a gift of globalization. You have social cultural impact. Social cultural impact. The culture is also affected by globalization. The way the society, the things, the way the society reacts also changes. Access to education, because of the globalization, the disposable income increases. Because of the disposable income and the exposure to the global companies, there's an access to education, better education actually, access to better education, and the growth of cities. Because of these companies, all the companies cannot find their place only in Mumbai or Delhi, Chennai or Kolkata. They are supposed to find where the resources are there. Because of this, they have they have settled down in so many cities, so many places, so many districts. As and when they settle, they increase the job opportunities. Because of the job opportunities, the income increase, and with the income increase, there are so many other developmental activities that took place in the particular area, and from the town they convert themselves into cities. Indian cuisine, the Indian foods, the Indian dishes also become also having the globalized version. Like for example, we have now in Indian cuisine, there are so many foods that are available on the streets that has not been that has not been used in India, but now due to the globalization, this cuisine is also making their own way in India. In the same way, the Indian cuisines are also being a very big hit in the way in the foreign market, especially the chicken, the Hyderabadi biryani all across the world. It is world famous. And the clothing. And the clothing is very important. We see because of the globalization, our clothes have changed. We no longer wear the traditional clothes. We are just want to wear the westernized clothes. And Indian performing arts, okay, from the film to the music, everything, because of the globalization. Don't forget, A.R. Rahman belongs from India, but still he worked for the Hollywood film and got Oscars. Okay, right. So these arts, music, but this happened due to globalization. When there was no globalization, when there is no the movement of the people or technology or the capital, this would have never been possible. Nuclear families. The globalization is so useful, especially for the society, is that it has decreased the big families into small families, and there are no nuclear families wherein just a mother, father, and two children. This is all the nuclear families. And old age vulnerability due to this work culture that is popularized by globalization, as well as different aspects working and the different factors influencing the globalization have made the old age people much more vulnerable. And there is one more, that is persuasive media. And you have few more: development of bicultural identity, growth of self-selected culture, emerging adulthood, and consumerism. Okay, these are some of the psychological impact: development of bicultural identity, growth of self-selected culture, emerging adulthood, and consumerism. Thank you so much, guys. Let me wrap up this session.